Alright, let's start this first auxiliary battle then. See if my plan works out or not. So late attacks basically upgrade by having the same units stand next to each other for a number of turns. At least that's how it seems.
Do you have experience commanding a battalion, Professor? I assume so, but if not, I'm happy to explain. When you employ a battalion, first, decide who will lead them. Not all battalions are comprised of soldiers wielding weapons. Some contain mages or monks. Once you've ascertained the characteristics of each battalion, you must think carefully about who will command them.
So they're buffs that can be killed, is how it appears. I'm not sure if that's all
If you
there is
deploy
to
a
it, though.
battalion, you will be able to utilize their special gambit in battle. If your gambit attack is successful, it can cause unrest among your enemies.
Unrest. Unrest isn't exactly the goal, but I hope it causes more than just unrest. 10% stat penalty, not bad. I mean, at this point in the game, it's like -1. So,
If you team up with a nearby ally,
Gets
the
better.
ensuing results may be quite remarkable.
okay, so it's like a small support-based triangle attack. Alright. Now, first things to do is check all the enemy soldiers and make sure they're not packing any surprises. It's more of a piece of habit at this point. And anything really effective. The bullion is good, because that'll let us buy replacements for probably all the weapons we're going to lose in this battle. Maybe repair any durability loss. They don't break. But I expect that we'll take a net negative on gold for this battle, probably. But it'll be fine because we're gaining experience, and experience is worth its weight in gold, although it doesn't weigh anything. So, I'm seeing an awful lot of Iron Lances, an awful lot of units with the same stats. And it looks like they're split into 5, maybe 6 groups if you count the boss as a different one. Of 3 each. He's level 5. 13. The rest seem the same. Is he actually any stronger than them, or? It's kind of annoying that you have to press a button to see stats, and you can't just like pull between adjacent units. Like in other games, you used to be able to bring this up and go left or right here and see the difference between the stats. You get sort of change blindness. Swap between these. I'm not seeing any significant differences. Higher level HP maybe? No, that's 27 as well. Oh, if anyone sees a stat or difference between these units, let me know in the comments. I think he has 1 more speed. Alright, so our formation is a little messed up because Ingrid, Sylvain, belong on the front lines. Mercedes does not. That formation should be perfectly serviceable. We've got bushes which take more than 1 movement. go through. So you can see how the range cuts off a little bit early there. We can use that to prevent all of our range units. Or I guess Felix was in range at this point, but he eventually came to become one for the attack. So the map looks pretty good. So what do Gerald's mercenaries do? Attack and crit. Crit bonuses are always nice. Avoid, charm. 10 might attack. 50% hit rate. I hope that's like the hit rate bonus. Like if you use a weapon, should be able to show this actually. Like this iron sword has 90 base hit. So when you swing it at an enemy, that plus your dexterity form some number, and then you subtract the enemy's chance to hit. So hopefully the battalion gambits are surely the same way, and they have a base hit of 50, and they don't have an actual 50% chance of hitting before or ignoring dexterity bonuses. Let's see, the Church of Sorrow soldiers prevents them from moving. Low might, higher hit chance. Gives protection and resilience. I guess that defense and resistance. Wonder why there's a different name for each of those. Also, is this protection bonus applied to their stats anywhere? Because it looks like he's still got 1 resistance. 9 defense. So I'm not seeing any pluses from the shield unless they're already baked in. Let's see if they're baked in. Nope. So I guess they give a invisible buff. I guess pilots should be fine with the extra weight of the leather shield. Not sure if the extra weight actually impacts his attack, if that's visible anywhere, what his total weight would be. I'm not seeing it anywhere in stats. But it would be 6. I guess that checks against strength. If it's a mechanic, like it was in Dawn, because I don't see Khan anywhere. So that means he shouldn't face any speed penalties. Like the weight of everything in his inventory. Because having this leather shield have a weight of 1. Oh, I see, it actually is under his equipment. It's kind of interesting. So I guess it only cares about equipped items for weight, not just everything you get in your inventory. Okay. We already re-equipped everyone. Mercedes doesn't have any healing magic. That's unfortunate. I hope I can buy some more. Alright, so what should our goals be here? The dude's level 2, buy less 3. Dimitri's 4. We can get him to 5, we'll be able to promote him. Vane and Ingrid are all level 1, so I guess we want to prioritize them. I'll give Felix some experience too, hopefully. but my plans for him are to keep him around basically to steal stuff. The enemies often have high value items, and you can get those much easier if you can just steal them. It also lets you do more than you'd be able to with just Ash's personal skill. Which is somewhere. Lockpick. There it is. You can open doors and chests with lockpick. So if you have 2 units that can lockpick, you can get around potentially awkward maps faster. If there are a bunch of indoor maps that are locked up, but those are usually sort of few and far between. Situational utility best. Alright, so I want to check these battalions. So they're soldiers, mercenaries. They might have much higher numbers. What are these bonuses again? Attack and hit and charm. And protection and resilience. So, giving to do defensive one would probably make him pretty solid defensively, especially if he waits. Because his personal skill gives him +4 defense. So that would bring him up to, well, if we count the leather shield, 15? But I think he only needs 13 to completely ignore all damage. 14. Alright, so he still doesn't need that, so I guess Dimitri having the additional defense is fine. And actually, I think the dude will be able to solo a bunch of these guys. Just by virtue of having superior defense through his personal skill. Alright.
What should I do?
So I'm going to send him up and have him get attacked by absolutely everyone, and everything should be perfectly fine. So, that deals with that front.
I'll cut through.
Only 2 can reach me. They're 13 attack each. 14. And he's got 7 defense, so 14 damage, 31 HP, he'll be fine. Or will he double them and kill them? 20 attack, 27 hit points. Speed of 7. The speed of 8, no, they'll be fine. So he'll soften them up and then send Grid Sylvain, Helix, and to deal with whatever remains. So that'll deal with these 3, and then I guess the rest will start pouring in over time. We will
Stay
worry
focused.
about them later. That does kind of start giving them the advantage of the evasive terrain.
I'm on it.
Ready. Here goes.
Yeah, I should probably have not be done them this way,
I'll give it my
just
all.
to avoid giving them that 30 evade. I think that's going to be pretty annoying.
Here we go.
I'll get.
Guess I'll leave a little bit of space open in case I need to shift around the front line a little bit. Doink. I like seeing that no damage pop up.
Ineffective.
Six defense, 8 speed. Sylvain's able to tank them well too, I think. I find myself wishing Mercedes had healing magic, but such is life, I suppose. Not quite enough. I'll kill him. Yeah. Gonna use my hand axe on him. Although I could if I needed to. The hit rates make risky maneuvers like that not worth it.
Too slow.
Hiding in the bushes is like a no-hitter.
Easy.
But Annette has some serious accuracy, so
I had no choice.
yep. So if he's going to attack Ingrid, it looks like he'll be out of cover. And then he'll suicide on the dude. I'm going to wait for the bonus defense. I guess we'll try to get some experience with Mercedes. 1 XP away from class mastery. I guess we could push by like up. And then put Felix behind. That might make things a little more interesting this turn.
Weak.
A threat eliminated.
Saw that coming.
So it seems like there's no reason not to use a battalion unless you are Felix with the personal skill down here gives him low wolf bonus damage. But I'm kind of wondering how much it costs to repair their health. If that's going to be a potential reason not to use them later on. Still fun. It just drags things out a little bit. I think we'll cover Ingrid from this side. Now that she really needs it, but I'll make her health last a little. Just bouncing off the dude's armor. There's not really much we can do without hits on the enemy. Which is going to take a while. Well, my priority is getting XP to the underleveled units. Ash isn't exactly overleveled himself, so... Look what we can get.
That was tough.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Support bonus hit and evade only seems to apply if I attack this one. Which is kind of interesting. It seems to be based on your ally's position relative to the enemy as well as you. I could use a gambit. Accuracy rate on it seems to be reasonably good, so I guess it does factor bonuses. I mean, there's not much to lose if I attack here, but that's also a turn that could be spent getting someone else experience. What I really want to do is take these 2 points in the bushes before these guys start moving towards me, so I don't have to repeat this mess. It's probably a mistake to let them have it in the first place, but it's not unrecoverable.
Predictable.
One damage. That's all it took to master Commoner, though.
That should do it. Hit rate is far superior, but in the long term, having more axe experience is going to be ultimate. So we'll make short-term mistakes in the interest of long-term progress.
Over already. This should be enough.
HP plus 5 is,
So obvious.
if you're gonna get a skill early game, that's a reasonably good one. Helps keep you alive. Probably going pale in comparison to late game skills, but I'll take it. At this point, I don't have any other skills. Here they come. So, this is a pretty easy chapter. It looks like you can just sit in the forest. And if you take the forest before letting the enemies get into it, that's even better.
Use caution.
How many hits did he do? 7 each. 2. So I don't want to put him in all 3 of these guys. He's probably not the right choice for that space. But the do is... just enough. If both hit. If they don't, he's not going to do enough damage to kill me, but he'll just be hit.
Seems I prevailed.
Okay, so Blue has aggro of those, and we just have to knock these up. Preferably with units who have a little bit of growth. So there way we can almost get that into kill range with the 1 damage from a net or a Mercedes, but it's not quite enough. 66% chance of hitting doubled is reasonably high odds.
You're weak.
I guess this is a battle, so die. But sure didn't look like his model had a good time with that. Being thrown to the ground. So what I may do is if I left, that hurts.
Watch and learn.
Either Mercedes or Sylvain can take care of him.
It won't work.
The shame.
Let's keep our guard up.
Alright, he's not going to kill Sylvain. But we can take care of him, so might as well.
That worked out.
Alright, so we have 2 bunches still on the way. Don't think anyone's below half hit points. He's very nearly level 5. But we do want to keep him out of his range for this next turn at least, so I guess we'll only move for 1.
Weak.
What do we get? Strength
Not
index.
good enough.
Yeah, I don't think it's very great, but
This
better than a
worked
blank
out
level.
well.
We do hold the advantage, but I'm gonna have to use a vulnerary. Keeping me from getting killed. This one's pinned. This one could get around into the bushes, so I really don't want to have to deal with that annoyance. He's not a threat to the one behind him.
Luck wasn't with you.
Might as well take care of him. See, these guys over here are more problematic because they enter the bushes and, get to potentially my range after a turn. It's at full HP, so he'll be fine if I station him on the front lines. That also cuts off one potential level of attack. So that means that Dimitri can only be attacked by 2 of them. Felix up. All 4 of them can attack Sylvain? No. They would like to, but there's only one space, so unless Sylvain goes on an absolute rampage and destroys them all, we have nothing to worry about. I don't even think the vulnerary was strictly necessary, but it's better to deal with the healing problem now. Let it linger and not be able to deal with it when I need to. And then move our range units up to deal with the counter. Mop things up once this turn's over.
I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
Average level up, I guess. Ooh, he's using a broken iron. Still doing reasonable damage with it. I should take a second to appreciate this. It's a brand new feature in the game. But you can actually see your battalions when they're equipped. And it makes it look a lot more interesting and like a battlefield, but I much prefer the tactical view because it's just more relevant. It provides more information at a single glance. But still, this looks really cool. And this is the first time that we really get to see it in action. Alright, so he still has full HP, but he's not a problem. Dimitri's fine, Violet's fine. Everyone seems to be fine. 1 HP doing Sylvain or Ash? I think Sylvain. There it goes.
What's next?
Still not enough to make it level 2. So I think we'll leave at least one of these alive so that they can attack Sylvain next turn. I could also swap Ingrid with Dedu, because he is level 3. He is only level 1. Might as well do something like that.
I had no choice. Everyone will be so
Speed.
pleased.
Good things for a mage to have. Although, she'll probably be more of a healer, but in case she needs to be offensive. Okay, so I'm going to do a swap. I'm going to use this hand axe that I bought, because I knew it would come in handy. And that should make Ingrid's life somewhat less dangerous. Yeah, she can't kill him. I mean, she should be able to kill him. She's only going to be attacked. Did I mess up? No, I haven't moved it yet. I was worried they were going to take this bush for a second. Yeah, so she'll only be attacked at most twice. 2 tiles open. And she can take the damage from it, so we'll be fine here. Unless I attack on this turn, in case not be fine. So I'll make her wait. I don't think we want to soften them up anymore, because that would risk her killing them. Unless we can kill one. Then Emblem might be worth it.
I'll cut through.
The hit rate on broken weapons is really atrocious. Might as well. He's going for Sylvain. They're all going to go for Ingrid, but only 2 of them should be able to. And so one of them will probably attack the Meteor Byleth and commit Sudoku. So I think Felix, only one of them will go for him. That's interesting. That might prevent one of them from himself against for highly leveled characters at this point.
Why am I even here?
This is scary.
Another win. I have improved.
Yep, Ingrid's still alive. No one attacked Sylvain, which is a little bit unfortunate, but doesn't really make that much difference, I suppose. I think this is the last turn, so we can potentially take some risks here.
Be gone.
Should I fall back?
Oh, we're not going to take that kind of risk. Does she have enough weapon rank to use the hand axe? No. It's a D, isn't it? Yeah. Otherwise I'd give it to her and have her attack from afar and have extra experience that way. That does not appear to be a good course of action.
That's how it goes. I have so far left to go.
I wish he got strength, but not too bad. And there we go. At least a proof of concept that a formation of infantry in front of a formation of ranged units works reasonably well when you control the enemy unit's ability to move about the field through using the terrain a little bit, like the bushes in this map. I did make a blunder in that I let them take the advantageous terrain early on. But all in all, I'd say that went reasonably well. And I guess this would be a good point to cut this since the battle is finished. And next time, it'll be more preparations for yet another battle.